everybody, this is Flint from Flint and Steel Survival, and this is going to be a massive EDC update. I don't think I've done one for months probably, but what you're going to see here is the selection of gear that I take every single day. A couple things are weekend carry only, just because I don't need them in my job, so I don't often carry them to work. So I will get right into it. Not often do you get to see inside of my pants. Literally, I took these off when I got home from work. Let's see. I'll just empty out one pocket at a time and go over what's in there. Hold the phone. Alrighty. So in my front left pocket, that's where I always keep my keys. So we get those out of the way. Last night we had a guy leaving the shift I supervise. So we put in a pool for money and went and got 3 12-packs of tacos from Taco Bell at 12:30 in the morning. So this is my money I collected back to help pay for those. I just threw it on my card so everybody gave me cash. These are all post-it notes from boxes I put in the oven. They stick them to them, but they just end up turning to dust in the oven and getting all over the parts, so I'd rather not leave them on there. Here's another one. These are my earplugs. It's really important to have ear protection where I work now, because we have a mill that rolls rubber, and it just pops and explodes, and it's sometimes as loud as a gunshot. Here's a whole bunch of pocket change. I kind of sorted out the quarters for the most part. Here's a pile that I just build up until I want to carry it all upstairs and put it in my piggy bank. Next is my wedding ring. I took that off because I was working inside a machine last night. And then here's one of my Flint and Steel survival bracelets. So this is the current one. Might as well go over the bracelets real quick, get them out of the way. This is the first one I ever put on when I got them. You can't even read it anymore, but this was probably 6 or 7 months of wear. And that's pretty good for a silicone bracelet. Every once in a while I'll throw this on, but it's more of a special occasion one. This is my Flint custom bracelet that I made. I just keep it right there. Next is a Bristol Prepper paracord bracelet. This one I got at the Utah Prepare conference a little while ago. It was $5. It's got a ferro rod and a striker in it and the whistle. I wear this every once in a while, but this is a little tight for my liking. Next up, you're going to have a D-Eaglet paracord bracelet. This is probably my bracelet choice to go with my Flint and Steel survival 9 out of 10 days of the week. And then I talked about that guy. So that's my front left pocket. Next, we'll go to this mini pocket. I have right now some Intermountain Healthcare chapstick because I've been leaving this at home on accident. For me, it's cold sore season, so it's absolutely crucial that I have that. My Flint and Steel Survival Zippo. And as you guys know, I converted it to the Vector butane insert. So I have a butane torch in my pocket at all times. Holding up pretty well. I mean, the logo hasn't really faded at all. If this camera would focus, you could really see that the black is still in between the survival. It's not like it's blended together yet or anything. And then this is a 50-cent piece. I got this a long time ago, but I finally started carrying it again. So I carry this behind my lighter. Next, we'll do front right pocket, my EDC blade today, and for about the last week since I did that video, is the Camillus Titanium. I don't remember what it was called. Oh well, refer to that video if you really care. But G10, razor sharp. I really enjoyed carrying this guy. And while we're talking about that, the only thing it'll ever get replaced out with is this. My biggest complaint about this knife is that it's tipped down. I like my knives tip up carry, and you don't have another option. So that's my one complaint. So I'll move those guys out of the way. And another thing I've been carrying in that fifth pocket every once in a while, just when I feel like it, is my Dark Wolf Knives Balisong. So get this out real quick. Most of you guys have seen this in a video by now. I did a couple featuring this guy. Absolutely love it. One of my favorite knives I've ever carried. It's just so sweet. So sweet. And it's a conversation piece. If you whip this out and anybody that knows anything about knives sees it, they're going to be impressed. So I carry this probably about every third or fourth day. And I usually either carry it in my fifth pocket or down in this pocket right next to my phone and not carry my EDC blade here. I'll carry it somewhere else, sometimes in my waistband. So those are my main EDC blades. Yep, that's all that's in here. The only other thing I keep in there is my phone. But obviously I'm wearing different pants right now. Just some sweatpants. It's cold here today. Next up, we'll go back left. I put my gloves in my locker today, or normally I'd have a small pair of heat-resistant, really thin gloves. I don't know what they're made out of. And then my bandana. Back right is going to be my wallet. I'm not going to open it, but it's a business card wallet. It's just got one big main pocket full of cards. I've really been looking into a Kydex EDC wallet system that the Fat Man was showing off. I can't remember the guy's channel right now. Something customs with a K. But he does a wallet and key thing for $50 out of Kydex, and they match. So I'm going to hit him up soon to get that. Next up is going to be my multi-tool. This has been my EDC rotation probably 3/4 of the days when I'm at work, because I'm actually using my multi-tool again. I'm not stuck at a desk anymore, which is nice. So this was from Bristol Prepper. I won in his 300 sub giveaway. Man, I would really feel bad if I got that wrong. I'm pretty sure it was 300. My only other option, I'll usually carry this guy on the weekends actually, is my Leatherman Squirt. I really, in retrospect, wish that I had done a little more research and found that they had one with scissors instead of this corkscrew, because I've never used the corkscrew. I will never use the corkscrew, and you know, scissors would be much more useful. So that's the only other thing that I would put in its place. So that's... Oh, one more. My flashlight, I almost forgot. This is my 511 Tactical. It's just 2 AA batteries. Yeah, AA, had to think about it. The pocket clip busted off real early, but I've carried this, oh man, 4 or 5 months now, I think. Still really bright. I use it all the time, every day in my job, and I tell you what, for the money I paid for this, I think it was $30. I've got more than my use out of it. And I think I only ever replaced the batteries one time. And that was after I loaned it out to somebody who basically left it on for a couple hours straight. So that's an awesome piece of gear. Let's make sure. Oh, one more thing. Gum. I wasn't sure if I had any left. Looks like 2 pieces. I usually get like minty flavors or wintergreen, but I just needed a break. So last time I went and bought gum, I went for the classic. Hadn't had it in a while. So I think that's all that's in my pants. Next is my neck knives. I've been carrying this guy religiously every single day since I got it. One of my favorite blades. I use it all the time. It's ridiculously nice to access this when you're wearing gloves inside of a machine to do any small cutting tasks, instead of, you know, pulling out your EDC blade and getting it dirty. This is so easy to clean. It's just one solid piece of steel. You know, you don't have to worry about it getting in the lock or the washers or anything. If you get this dirty, you take it to the sink, wash it off, wipe it off really good, and it's good to go. So I absolutely love this. I just have red and black, silver and white. Yeah, microcord on there. And instead of doing a adjustment loop, I just did the single loop. on this one. It's so light that it doesn't need that second strand across your neck. Next up, we have the other Jake custom knife, Dark Wolf knives. I was carrying this every day until I got that guy. So this one has taken a little break, but it's definitely an honorable mention for this EDC check. So yeah, I absolutely love the filigree on the back of this. It says J. Parker. This turned out amazing, and it's a little bit heavier, but it is pretty cool to carry around a push dagger. Next up, we'll just include my hat. This is just a starter black hat, and I put my cap tack on there. This is still the first one that they rejected for quality control issues. I still have 2 brand new ones that I bought, and I guess I'll just never run out of them. This thing's durable. I literally wear it every day. This hat's hit the ground. I'm working inside a machine all the time. My hands are dirty. You just wipe it right off. I tell you what, this cap tack is a testament to how tough they are, because this is my work hat, you know, yard work hat, home hat. I tell you what, it smells pretty funky, but like I said, this thing has gotten incredibly dirty. If you just look, I don't know if you can see it very well, but the S is really dirty on the inside. What happened was I rubbed my glove across the top of the hat because I had an itch, and it left a whole grease spot. So I had to end up scrubbing it out, but it seeped through the other side. And then the 2 things that I switch into my rotation during the weekends are, I have this Gear Nut ferro rod and mini lighter combo that I put the belt loop on, and I'll wear this right off my right hip so that it doesn't interfere with my EDC blade pulling it out. So it'll be right here, right behind this loop on my side, and then I usually kick it back a little bit, so like this. Sorry, it was backwards, it was throwing me off. I'll kick it back like that so that if I have to draw it, it's just a quick down. And then I've been carrying my Swiss Army Zippo Bushcrafter. Absolutely love this blade. It's getting some good wear in on it. It's almost starting to patina up in here. I don't know if it will continue. I've been taking a little better care of it, but absolutely beautiful blade. This thing is still razor sharp. In fact, let's take a couple of these sticky notes. I will need 2 hands for this. Almost as sharp as the day I got it. This thing is holding a wicked edge. So anyway, how I hold this guy, and I carry it around town, big cities, inside malls, you know, places that most people would, you know, think something weird of this. I slip it in my back pocket because you saw how small my wallet is. It'll be like that. My wallet will go in next to it here. So it obviously connects to my belt here. And then it sits just like that. And then most of the time my shirt goes all the way to about here, if not a little higher. And all you would ever see is this leather sticking out. I've never once showed the knife handle that I'm aware of, unless I'm drawing my wallet. That's the only time. And at that point, I would rather somebody know I have a knife so they don't try to take it from me. So yeah, this is my EDC update. I don't think I missed anything on this table. It doesn't look like I did. For anybody out there that is getting packages from me, they all went out yesterday. Everybody in the States can expect it Monday, and time on the line, you will get yours whenever customs clears it. I really hope it goes through. I was assured the paperwork was all done correctly, but if they stop it at the border, rip it open, I apologize, man. I saw that the fat man had a push dagger confiscated at the border, so I didn't say neck knife or, you know, anything like that. All I said was custom knife, so I hope it just goes through for us both. So yeah, that's all I have today. Sorry this was a little longer video, but it has been a long time since I have done an EDC update. Also, I wore my Bristol Prepper shirt all day yesterday. I haven't slept yet, so yesterday at 3 o'clock, I think it was. Yeah, that sounds right. I woke up, did that unboxing, I went to the post office, mailed the stuff, came home, sat on the couch. My wife brought in the mail because it had gotten there in between. I unboxed it, did the video, didn't post it last night. I had to run off to work. But from the moment I unboxed it, I've been wearing it, until now, I was inside of a machine all night last night, covered in oil and grease. And amazingly, this shirt did not get harmed. So I was really thankful of that. I didn't think I'd be, waist deep inside of a machine changing out some nozzles and fixing some bad plates like I was, but you live and you learn. I probably won't wear this guy to work again. I'll keep it as a weekend shirt. But I love this shirt. It's super comfortable. The embroidery's done really well. If you can see. No tears, no snags. What was I just going to say? Plus the inside's really comfortable. Sometimes you get the embroidery that sticks through and stabs you, but this stuff is really smooth. I really like it. So please go order a shirt from him. And to answer Nathan's question, I did have a shirt designed up, but I want to get a whole bunch at once to save money. I don't want to be spending $25 a shirt, at a time. So what I'm going to do is I have a really cool design done up. I'm going to save up some money for a little while and just buy 40, 50 shirts. And then if you guys want them, you can get them. If not, I'll just be wearing a lot of shirts that say my name on it. So thank you guys for watching, and have a great day. Bye.